We are now introducing the lower case of the letter. Till now we haven't introduced the lower case. We have introduced only the uppercase letters. And now nursery children would have come finished with all the 26 uppercase identification. So lowercase has to be introduced in the junior KG. So orally and recognition A to Z is done. The story is done for nursery and we continue that story, and the story goes. In the story all the 26 letters are created by letter God, and now all the 26 letters went to the railway station. They wanted to have a ride on the train and they all went to the railway station, and now it was letter A who wanted to enter inside the cabin. And do you know the doors of the cabin? Are they as big as a train? No, the doors of the cabin are very narrow and small, and this is big tall A. And my dear teachers, big tall A, this is where now you will start stressing on the adjective or identity big. Big letter, right? You will further call it as a big letter. So you will call this as big tall A. And now comes our magical clay letter, which was created by the letter God, and we bring this big tall letter A, and now we will show how this big tall letter. So let me do this, and now this big tall letter A wanted to get inside the cabin of the train, and the door was so narrow and small, and in a hurry, so he hurried, and in a hurry he crashed his head. Can you see here? He crashed his head, and the door was so small, he crashed his head and he became totally different. He became a small and round A. You can do it in a much better way in the classroom. So he crashed his head, it became round and small, and the tall A became small round A. Now can you believe that this A came from this A? So the big tall A became a small round A, and you must do this clay activity. There is no other choice, because it was so clear for the child. Let me put it back. It was so clear for the child to see this A. Can you see? This A eventually, when getting inside the train, became the small round A. So this is a visual proof, visual understanding, where our learning organ, I cannot keep this away. This learning organ will learn without any confusion. Now the dad's brain is happy. My dear son, this is correct. The logic is correct. The emotions will support because there is no confusion, and this brain will learn this concept very easily and happily. So my dear teachers, this is the only way we can help the child understand these both are same letters. These are not two different letters. Otherwise, please tell me, if I ask you, are these things both the same? Are these both things the same? Ditto, ditto? No, both are pencil, but both are different. Who is telling no, these are not both the same? Your brain is telling you, your eyes are seeing, and brain is telling no, these are different things, they are not the same. When this is the ability of the brain, and you show these two letters and tell they are same letters. So please don't do this, and big and small is a visual discrimination of sizes. So please don't use big and small as well. Only after you introduce big tall A, round small A, only after that clarity you can call this as big A and the small A, or big tall A, small round A. So this clarity is very important for the child, and this is how you introduce the lowercase letters. And you can see the flashcards that can be used for the story narration, which will help child recognize both the case. This is the felicitation of the sound and letter identification. becoming lowercase letter. So like this, each letter will get its lowercase through this story, and the story will go further. And after this, number 9, creativity. So we will allow the child for creative work. We will give clay and ask them to make letter, remember the story, revise the story. We can give all these puppets. So you can see here, all these puppets we can give it to children and ask them to make story. We will take them to the story chart and ask children to make story. So like this, you can give puppets, story charts, and allow the child to explore creatively. So these are the 9 things step by step that we did today in this tutorial. It is long enough, but I am sure you have benefited a lot in this tutorial. And now number 10, we were successful in achieving listening, speaking and reading readiness, that is picture reading, letter reading, and now writing readiness, which we start from the tracing level. And don't forget the 3 preparation, that is prep work, foundation work and the prime work that we do to introduce writing at the age of 3+ and 4+. We will carry out that in the next session. Please share this video with every teacher and parent to introduce the letter and today's learning outcome. Don't forget the concept of pet name, and I will see you in the next session.